Honestly, I didn't even want to make this video. Not for views, not for clicks, and I don't even really know exactly what happened. Do I know if Charlie Kirk is even dead? Do I know if the person they say who killed him is who killed him? No. But what I do know is this. What came out of the death of Charlie Kirk exposed something bigger than anything that could be behind his death. Truly, I believe that. Because if there's anybody wearing the tinfoil hat, it's me. It's me. But I do believe that it exposed evil, true evil. And if it was a necessary thing to happen, God would allow it, and he will use the evil of the enemy for good. We know that. And so scrolling through the responses the day after, and in the weeks after, or really it's only been about a week, in this past week, I've seen people mock him, laughing at him, celebrating the fact that he died. A man who we cannot generally see something truly evil that he did. I mean, there's people here in this society that are murderers. This man right here, D4VD, was found with a body in his trunk, and people are on Reddit saying he's not being framed, he's not guilty, and oh, it sucks so bad I lost my favorite artist. Right? No, instead of immediately hating this man, they are saying it really sucks that we lost our favorite artist, the fact he's going to be going to jail. The fact he's going to be going to jail because he murdered a 15-year-old makes me very sad. Makes me sad. It doesn't make me hate him. But we've seen hatred for somebody like Charlie Kirk, a Christian who just went and literally gave the microphone to people that he didn't agree with. Of course, I generally agreed with Charlie Kirk. And so the fact that he died makes it that much worse. But to celebrate it is insane. It's insane. They call him a fascist. And they call him a fascist, but of course a fascist wouldn't give the microphone to somebody and let them say their point. They kill their enemy. So this felt like something spiritual. And that's because it is. I'll bring up Ephesians 6:12 here. That this is a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual battle, guys. I'm trying to make this video pretty serious because it is, but if we read here, it says, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." What we witnessed, guys, was people calling him a fascist, a villain, a monster, and yet, if you look at what he actually did, he never really did anything that we can point out as wrong. You disagreed with him? That's okay. You want to argue ideas with him? That's fine. Sure. But then to celebrate his death, right? You can say afterward, I didn't agree with anything he said, but this man who we can't see any real wrongdoing or fault in him. We've all fallen short of the glory of God. But to look at this man that it could have been me, it feels like I knew him to a degree. Of course I didn't. Like I said, I don't even know what happened, guys. Of course I didn't know him. I don't trust anything in this world anymore. But to celebrate his death, I know these people have a new level of depravity. So there's a cultural space where death itself is entertainment. So we're going to get right into that right here. I have some people who are getting fired because they celebrated his death. And so I don't have much left to say because, guys, we don't know what happened. I wish that I could sit here and tell you what I think really happened and show you all the evidence and proof. I mean, I'm talking staying up all night researching this stuff. You think that I'm not researching this stuff? I said if it was anybody to wear the tinfoil hat, it's me. And this has got to be the turning point. This has got to be the turning point for us to realize we are surrounding ourselves with people that we can't even talk to. We can't talk to. They literally want us dead for things we say out of our mouth. It's like the camera and a microphone is the new gun and sword. How is the camera and the microphone the new gun and sword? They were so threatened by Charlie Kirk, they couldn't even debate him. They had to defeat him and kill him. Okay, well, if you couldn't debate him and you killed him, now we need to defeat this this spiritual thing. I can even pull up in the Bible before we get to some reactions. Just stay with me here. Right? We need to cast down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. So we need to shoot these ideas down that I disagree with you, I'm going to kill you for what you say. That's what they did to Jesus, literally. So I don't even know what happened to him, right? But I'm seeing online, we can even look up right here. I was watching a video today where, let's play it right here.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to
Can't escape the ads. I don't have ad block, guys. So I was watching this video where it's an AI-generated video of Charlie Kirk.
She was wondering what Charlie Kirk might say to us today. And I debated whether or not to share this or not because, AI and all this stuff. But she asked AI, what would Charlie Kirk say to us together? It does take...
Is fine. First, I want you to know I'm fine, not because my body is fine, but because my soul is secure in Christ. Death is not the end. It's a promotion. Don't waste 1 second mourning me. I knew the risks of standing up in this cultural moment, and I'd do it all over again. Second, do not let this violence divide us further. The enemy wants chaos, fear, and retaliation. Don't give it to them. Instead, double down on truth.
So obviously this is kind of nuts, the fact they're playing AI, but the comments are calling it demonic. I mean, these are just old people that don't fully understand that this is AI. They might think it's a real person or something. If this isn't religious psychosis, I don't know what it is. And then they hate these people even more. I mean, yes, it is a little bit bizarre. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that that's normal, but the hatred, the continuing hatred of Christians, of Christianity, it's getting to a boiling point. And I wanted to say that this is not going to get better, it's going to get worse. We've entered a cultural space where death itself is entertainment. The hatred that they have, they're not hiding it anymore. They're bragging about it. And isn't it ironic that we lived in a society that was saying that you need to be compassionate for your fellow neighbor. You need to think about them for your decisions that you make. We had celebrities, Jimmy Kimmel, crying on late night television. But now those same voices, they're cheering when somebody that they disagree with died, got assassinated, executed. Right? This has nothing to do with politics, guys. That's darkness. So what's even more interesting is this. Being a Christian now is the most rebellious thing that you can do. Think about it. The culture we have, it's framing it as radical, anti-establishment. We need to stop them talking. It's too much. We can't handle it. It's not good for society. But standing for Christ is being the true rebel today in the world. It's so countercultural, they will kill you for saying that you believe in Jesus Christ. It's so dangerous to their system that they have to warp and change who Jesus was. If we read Matthew 10:34, Matthew 10:34 through 39 here, we read, "Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Anyone who loves their father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it." And so that, guys, that perfectly describes really what's going on, because I forgive the person who did that to Charlie Kirk because I truly believe they're so deceived, right? I don't forgive them that I think they should just go running around in society again because they're going to do it again. But I forgive them in a spiritual sense. They are so deceived by Satan and evil that they thought this was the right thing to do. They think that Charlie Kirk simply speaking about what he believes is true is such a threat to him and his life that he needs to go murder that person. Jesus on the cross said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And so that's kind of the message that we have to go into this with. Now, I was talking about we're going to react to some YouTube videos. Let's do that now. I wanted to do this just to show you kind of the sentiment right now, the atmosphere, and we'll kind of talk about it, break it down. Let's go.
But I'd do a quick check-in after yesterday and all of the drama. I want to reiterate that it is not wrong or unethical or unkind to laugh at the misfortunes of terrible people. That Charlie Kirk incited violence. That's what he did. And then that came back to haunt him. That was his decision. So it's got nothing to do with the people who are laughing and joking about him becoming a human water fountain.
A few moments later.
So I received information that I've been doxxed on X, so I'm going to have to step away for a little bit. And the AFP have been contacted, and also the E-Safety Commission as well have been contacted, because there's been a large number of threats coming through. And the irony of this situation, that all I did was say some words that offended some people, and now people have decided to take that into the real world and start, threatening and harassing and abusing people out in the real world based on their inability to manage their emotions.
Are you kidding me? Their inability to manage emotions? The irony? It's almost like she's talking about the person who killed Charlie Kirk. The irony that he couldn't handle what he said, so he had to go kill him. But of course, I don't agree that people should be going to her house. Do you understand what I just said? I don't agree that people should be going to her house. But she's saying the irony that they can't handle what I said. What you said was that you're not compassionate about Charlie Kirk getting killed by somebody who wasn't compassionate about him and killed him because of what he said. So now you're upset that somebody doxed you on the internet because of what you said. I mean, you just basically admitted that you're okay with somebody taking violence into their own hands over what somebody says. So ridiculous. So absolutely ridiculous. Let's get into another YouTube video here. I don't think you should take that into your own hands. So I just want to put that out there. I don't really feel bad for her, though.
To me, that the conservatives who are in support of Charlie Kirk and trying to get people fired from their jobs have not thought this through. So let me do it for you. You guys hate when people are on unemployment benefits or welfare or food stamps or government assistance, right? When you call and try to get them fired, if it works, you are the one who has to pay their bills now. You are the one who is going to be funding their life, because what they're going to do is they're going to go file for unemployment. And because their employer fired them, they're going to get it. And
Womp womp. Honestly, don't really care. Put them all on unemployment. We could tank it. Anyway, now I'm not MAGA, by the way. I don't agree with Donald Trump nor like him. This is extending beyond that, right? Beyond party lines. But of course, apparently it's not. They have no compassion for it. These are the type of people that sit there and go, oh my gosh, you made Jimmy Kimmel poor. You made him get fired. If you don't know, Jimmy Kimmel got fired. So now these people are more upset over Jimmy Kimmel getting fired than Charlie Kirk losing his entire life. We have somebody like Destiny. If you don't know who that is, he's a streamer. Oh my gosh, this guy. I mean, he's like one of the worst of all time. Okay, the spewing, it's so toxic. It's anyway. I'm just trying to speak the truth to you guys. But he ended up getting kicked off of Twitch because, well, he said that people on the right should be afraid of going to events and stuff, and they should be shot and killed, so they're afraid not to do it anymore. Isn't that terrorism? Sounds like terrorism to me. I believe you should be able to go to a place and speak. Free speech. So, regardless, we talked about Jesus bringing a sword and not peace. And so when I see the hatred, the mockery, the death the joy of people dying, it makes sense because the world hated him first. And it hates those who walk with him. So all these people that are over there, they're more upset over the fact that they're losing their money than Charlie Kirk dying because of what he said. They're totally in support of somebody being persecuted physically over what they said. But this is what we kind of have to take up upon ourselves when we walk with Christ. I know that in this moment, it revealed the spiritual war more clearly than anything else really has in the past. It kind of showed us how deep that darkness runs in our culture. And as Christians, we have to remember that we're not here to be liked. We're here to be faithful to what Jesus said and to what we say if it's the truth. It's not something that I say lightly. And it's not something I make videos about for attention. It's simply the truth that I see, and it's a truth that I can't ignore. I had to talk about this. I didn't want to make this for views. I just wanted to show you kind of my perspective on the overarching wide spectrum things that I'm seeing, and it's people absolutely showing the evil that they have inside of them. Let's watch another YouTube video here.
In here for Gaza? Did you ever...
I don't know what's going on over there, so I'm not going to just blindly pick a side like you are.
So you don't fucking care.
I don't know.
You only care about people you care about.
You don't know anything about me.
Obviously, you care about what you care about.
I care about someone getting murdered for their freedom of speech. It's a threat to democracy.
Yes, it's sad, but people get murdered with guns every day.
So why are you? So why do you care?
Standing on the fucking street.
It bothers you that much?
Yes, because you're literally like
so my freedom of speech.
You're praising somebody. You are praising somebody.
It bothers you?
That literally said if his 10-year-old daughter was
He
raped,
didn't say that.
Yes, he did. It's on camera.
Oh my gosh,
your
you guys
only
are a
response,
joke.
all you Republicans, your only response.
All you Republicans.
Yes,
okay.
your only response is, oh no, he didn't say that.
So you think Charlie Kirk deserved to get murdered?
I never said that.
So
See
then,
how you guys twist people's words?
Okay, so
See
then,
how you twist people's words? Get the fuck out of here.
Don't fucking.
You want to touch me?
All right, well, so yeah, she's like literally basically defending the killer, and then afterward she's like, do you feel like Charlie Kirk deserved to get shot? And then she's like, I never said that, and then smacks her and does physical, literally following in the same footsteps, literally physically attacking you for you talking to them. What? This is getting insane, guys. So of course they want the people, look, they want the general conservative people, us as Christians. I'm not MAGA, but I'm generally conservative. They want us to go out and do something now. They want something to blame it on. They literally have nothing to blame this stuff on. I mean, this is 100% coming from this evil side of people, this evil group of people. We've known about it for a while, and it's really pretty depraved and pretty disgusting. So you see a lot of that. I mean, they don't want any sort of family values. They don't want any sort of natural human law. They want to kill you if you disagree with them. But they're upset over the fact that you want to bring them to some sort of justice in this world for celebrating it, saying more people should go and do it, more people should go and kill you for what you say. I mean, Charlie Kirk stood for basically some pretty basic principles. I can't even believe that people are saying he's so extreme. He's not even very extreme. I don't know. I mean, he just basically said there isn't 52 genders. Okay? I mean, he's like basically pretty middle of the line here, guys. He just said the basic insanity that we see in our society, just called it out and said, yeah, that's insane. And that's what he was killed for? I mean, he's not even, to me, it's just common sense. I don't even know any sort of clips of him being offensive. Like, generally, he was never very offensive to me. So, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, guys. Let's get another clip here. This one's going to be from Sky News. If you don't know them, pretty good. We'll keep it rolling.
There are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people.
Charlie Kirk just got shot. Well, breaking news, folks. Seems somebody just took a shot at one of the Fantafast's favorite 5-mile-wide mouthpieces, Charles Chuckle Kirk.
And sadly,
they say that we have no compassion, right? They say that the people that are generally conservative have no compassion, don't care. Literally, guys, if we just wake up a little bit here. These guys are crazy. These people are insane. I'm just trying to come out here. I don't even want to make this video. I really felt like I needed to make this video to talk to somebody. These people are insane. It really does feel like you live in the Twilight Zone. Like, I'm around these people all the time. If they just knew that I don't believe in 52 genders, they want me dead. They want to kill me. So yeah, Charlie wasn't even extreme. He wasn't even extreme. He wasn't even offensive. It's common sense. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know whether he's even dead or not. That doesn't matter. There's people out there that genuinely want you dead because of your beliefs. Beliefs that are not offensive, they're common sense, and would bring us back to a more stable society and it's the truth. It's the truth. So that's what it is. Charlie Kirk could have been you. Charlie Kirk could have been me. It's likely going to get worse at this point. They will probably make free speech might be a thing of the past pretty soon. But I don't want to doom and gloom everything. We're We're going to make some more normal videos soon. Go outside, touch some grass. That's all. Don't be too upset over all this. Just stick true to what you know is true. Stand up for what you believe in. And listen, there was people in the past that were willing to die for Jesus Christ, lay down their life. Jesus said, if you are willing to lose your life for my sake, you will gain it. Anyone who hates their life for me, lays down their life for me, will surely gain it. We're not a part of this world. God obviously made this world, but this whole system and overlay on top of it that people are trusting in. They trust the celebrities. They trust the people on TV and the whole system that hates you. Like, it's almost like they're brainwashed. They don't even think that these systems and all these celebrities actually hate them. You know, if you changed your mind, guys, and was just like, oh, wait a second, I think that 52 genders is kind of crazy, or wait a second, I don't think we should kill people that disagree with us. They're going to say, well, you need to die. They will turn their back on you so quickly. This world will turn its back on you quickly. You might as well leave it. Goodbye.